Unsuitable language.
Number
Our
1,734.
10,000th episode.
Yeah, we count all of our conversations before when it wasn't a podcast.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
part of
you.
the podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, boom, boom. That is the boys' version of Curb Your Enthusiasm. Here's my actual favorite one, though. Just that was the boys' version of Curb Your Enthusiasm. This is. Oh, it's making me sign in. Shit. I thought I was signed in.
We are started off in classic
We're on
form.
fire. We're on fire. Why? It's not here. I put it in my favorites and it's not here. It sucks. It sucks.
This bit never gets old.
These nuts. Here it is. Here's the version.
These nuts.
That's what I kept y'all waiting for. These. Nice shirt, John.
Thank you. Thank you.
Rubber City Comedy Festival.
Yes.
Fest.
I'm sure
Fest.
it's on my back, but yeah.
We're not even a festival. We're a fest. Like
Fest.
infestation. Infestation. Who's infested our government? Who's done it? Obama.
Comedians. Oh, no, infestation. Yeah, that
Obama.
Treasonous.
Obama.
Treason.
Obama. He's a treasonous bastard, traitor. Even though Trump's already had, he's had several investigators already try to. This isn't the first rodeo for Trump to try to accuse Obama. He had John Durham when the last time. Remember, John Durham was going to root out all that criminal behavior. Going to root it out. Going to root. He's going to get in there.
Mr. Goatee.
He's going to do that. He's going to root him out. And he's going to be like Vin Diesel.
Vin D's nuts.
Vin D's nuts, not Vin Diesel. Get it? I'll say it again. Vin Diesel.
Vin D's nuts.
So I don't think you're going to find anything on Obama. What do you think?
No. And one of the reporters in the, when Tulsi Gabbard, who we got to put in at least in the MAGA power rank.
She's in there somewhere.
She might be performer of the week, right?
We got to put up what we had. What do we have? We have prediction.
Yeah, we got the prediction. We've got performer of the week.
POW.
Yep. And that's literally what they are too, because they're a Trump POW.
Top five.
They're
the top five.
The top 5 MAGA power rankings.
And we had one good thing, right?
One good thing.
We took the board out because we had people draw their birthday cards for President Trump, Epstein, President Epstein.
We had them recreate the Trump card that may have been sent to Epstein. We've got video of that, so we might share that in some future content. Right, Marv?
Yeah, future. Future Roocher.
So yeah, we got that's more stuff to come on lifeishardcomedy.com.
Trying to eliminate the glare on my board.
You got a point when you say the .com.
Trying to get rid of the glare on the board there. That's better, isn't it?
There you go.
Just
But
a
I would
little
say
glare.
she's at least, don't you think? She's got to be. She's in the power rankings, but
Well,
she's
we're not doing the rankings
dominated.
yet, John.
No, we're not doing it yet, but
Come
she's
on,
at least
John.
nominated
You're just
for
the show will be over once we do the
Performer of the
rankings.
Week.
How are we going to annoy Elton if we do the show in 10 minutes?
In reverse.
We have a person that watches the podcast, and we met him at this comedy show this week. It's like we didn't know him. We knew him, but
You know, though, right? But I commend anybody who listens to the full. What do we do? Like an hour here sometimes.
yeah,
Sometimes
you
over
know
that.
what? There's got to be something wrong with them.
It's great background noise. I'll agree.
But we thank you. We thank you, Elton.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. I mean, we're waking up every Sunday morning to do this, so thank you. Glad I didn't hear that, Mark.
You didn't hear that? It was that, in the movie theaters when they say you're going to hear this sound and they play this. It's
These nuts.
Trying to tell our 3, 4, however many people that continue to listen, thank you, Marv. I was trying to tell them thank you.
Oh, I thought it was thanks. It's THX. That's the sound system, right? I thought it meant thanks. That was thanks. Thanks, these nuts. But it's not thanks. It's THX sound. Total high something. Fidelity. Not fidelity. So I apologize to you guys about these nuts. Because I'm pretty much all about these nuts.
Because I'm all about these nuts. These nuts. No.
I'm all about these nuts. All right. We were on Obama treason. Supposedly, Obama interfered with President Trump's time in office by orchestrating a criminal actions to try to prove that Russia interfered with the 2016 election, which, by the way, Marco Rubio's and Mueller's, all those cases said Russia interfered with the 2016 election. But Trump is trying to charge Obama with making that all up, even though his Secretary of State ruled that it was true already after an extensive 2-year investigation.
So can you answer me a question then? So he has effectively taken the Russia hoax, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And he has combined it all with, I don't know if it's in his mind or not, but he's combined it with the election meddling and of Russia in the election, which did happen, and the P tape, which is under question, or it did happen or it didn't happen.
Oh,
is that right?
It happened. In my mind, it happened.
Okay, but let's say one did happen and one didn't happen.
Okay.
Okay. Is he putting those both together as the Russia hoax?
He's not even mentioned in the P tape. I don't know why you're bringing that up.
Well, because it had to do with Russia, and I thought that. So he's only talking about
that was the they called that a
meddling in the
different
election.
scandal. They called that the what's the guy who wrote that? They called that a different
The
scandal.
Steele dossier, right?
The dossier by an agent, a British agent, right? It's Michael Steele. The Steele dossier. You were right. Not Michael Steele. The other Steele. Michael Steele was the RNC chairman, but yeah, you're right. The Steele dossier was when they said that Trump spent the night, and Trump said, "I never spent the night," but then they realized, oh, well, that you were there on Friday and Saturday, so what gives with saying you never spent the night? You can't be there 2 days in a row and not having spent the night unless you flew back, which you wouldn't do from Europe. So they pressed President Trump on it. And President Trump said, he didn't say that. Frankly, a lot of people say I was on the pee tape. I'm a germaphobe. I don't like pee. No way I'm letting hookers pee on me. That was Obama.
So once again, he is in two instances, the 2020 election where he says, I won that already. And
Yes.
in this one, he's both times we know that those things are.
He's never ever accepted losing an election, by the way. When every primary he lost, he said he got cheated on. Every primary.
Even though in that first one, he didn't think he was going to win, though.
No. But it's not in his DNA not to lie about it.
See, for some reason, when I kept thinking that that was the only kernel of the thing that, like, so let's say that 90% of it is true, but the one kernel of thing that isn't true is that they peed on him, and he would say, oh, well, none of it's true then. Since, you know what I mean? I thought that's what he was trying to do.
No, he doesn't say. It's all lies. There's no kernels of truth with Donald Trump.
Yeah.
It's all lies. Everything's a lie.
What I thought was funniest was why there was not a single reporter that said, okay, well, then if he's guilty of treason, and you guys know, then why don't you guys just go arrest him? How come when are the arrests going to be made?
Well, Tulsi Gabbard supposedly brought a $2,300 page indictment against Obama. Remember? She just handed it to Trump.
Yeah. So, I mean, Pam Bondi's got that to do. She's got the Ghislaine Maxwell pardon to get done. She's got a lot on her plate.
And she's fallen out of favor because she's not getting stuff done for Trump like she was.
Oh, she will be.
She'll be fine.
Yeah, she's not getting fired.
How would she stay in the job?
Because she knows that Trump's all over the Epstein files.
You think she's going to say to Donald Trump,
"Can I put my balls in your jaws? Balls in your jaws."
No. Well,
Pam has balls, right?
Remember, somebody put that video up about Trump denying everything about being told that about him being in the Epstein files when Carolyn Levitt was next to him. And you could see Carolyn Levitt's body language was like she was literally shaking her head no. Oh, we gotta talk about Jerome Powell owning Trump in front of him.
Jerome Powell, yeah.
He's right next to hero.
That's right next to South Park.
I mean, that was the best.
Yeah. Maybe we can find that clip. You want to play that clip?
Yeah, that was in real time.
Want me to look for it?
I was watching that and I was just like, whoa, he's gonna, and he wasn't in the next clip to go around with them.
Oh, really? They took him out?
Well, either he went back to his office or Trump was like, get the hell out of here or something. I don't know, but
Boop, here it is. Watch
it was
Fed
pretty
chair
great.
go. Fed chair goes full honey badger on President Trump. Humiliating.
Omni-Fiber is here and expanding. Get ultra-fast.
Omni-Fiber. We just did a commercial for you. All right, let me bring it up. Image file, share. Oh, it's already on my thing. All I gotta do is pull it up. Okay. Another commercial. Now we gotta share it. I gotta put it on. It's not there. I don't see nothing. Oh, I never added it. Oh, you couldn't have heard my clips very well. I was never added to the stage. You weren't hearing them very well, were you?
Well, I didn't know what you were doing, to be quite honest.
I
thought you were wanting them to be played. I didn't know.
All right, here's where he owns him, right?
Up a little bit. job there. It looks like it's about 3.1 billion. It went up a little bit, or a lot. So the 2.7 is now 3.1.
I'm not aware of that.
Yeah, it just came out.
Yeah, I haven't heard that from anybody at the Fed.
Oh my God, that's so amazing. I love a person who doesn't give a damn about Donald Trump or whether he has a problem with the way you're responding to him. That being, of course, the chairman of the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, who, when Donald Trump pulled out that number to make it seem as if, oh, maybe he's got some sort of excuses we'll get into to get rid of Jerome Powell's like, no, that's not true. And we're going to go to a little bit more of the reaction before we'll give you all the details. Don't worry.
I haven't heard that from anybody at the Fed.
I noticed that at about 3.1 as well. 3.1, 3.2.
This came from us.
Of course, the sycophant backs him up.
I don't know who does that.
You're including the Martin renovation. You just added. Yeah, you just added in the third building. Is what that is. That's the third building.
Well, no, but it's a building that's being built.
No, it was built 5 years ago. We finished Martin 5 years ago.
I'm gonna like.
So we can take a look.
Awesome.
Oh, you're including bullshit that doesn't exist. This building was built 5 years ago, friend. 5? No, we're not having it.
Okay. It might be going a little bit over, but it doesn't seem like that's 2.1 million, right?
2.7. It'd be only 0.4 billion.
Or whatever.
It'd be 400 million.
They got to retrofit things. It doesn't seem that expensive. I've heard about much higher renovations, haven't you?
Yeah, and plus it's a building built. Well, we did that 5 years ago.
So once again,
you're including something we've already done.
This was a distraction that didn't distract. It only made things worse.
And Trump was like, "No, I'm right. You're wrong." He goes, "No."
And who did he bring with him?
Tim Scott.
Tim
Georgia.
Smiling Scott,
Senator from
who was next to him.
South Carolina.
Yeah, and just like he's hooked in Trump. Like Trump's got.
Oh,
he got him hooked big time.
yes.
He's like, yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah.
He backed him up.
Yeah. You're right, Mr. President. You're absolutely right. And then everything coming out of his mouth is just shit.
You know what? All Trump had to not do was give him the paper.
People don't want to stand next to Donald Trump.
I got Trump all out of me. That's what
Trump.
MAGA needs to do.
That's how Trump sounds. People say they don't want to stand next to him because he stinks so bad.
Well, this is what you do. This is what the MAGAs need to do. Just drink a lot of water and just cleanse Trump out. Go and do one of those
Trump cleanse.
Get a sweat.
You know what?
You know,
Everybody, my new product, a new Trump cleanse. Clean out your bowels the way I do every day at work. I sit here, I wear a diaper. It's all right. It's a man diaper. I don't wear it because I want to. I'm sorry. I don't wear it because I have to. I wear it because I want to. I want to shit while you're talking to me. That's the kind of power I have as president. I will shit right where you'll start to say something. I'll just shit right there. It's what I do. It's power. I have power. And then Tim Scott says,
Finish him.
Finish shitting, would you? Oh no, Tim Scott was there sucking on Trump's balls.
Yeah, I think Tim Scott's a wiper. I think he's a wiper. I think he's in there close.
Is a gutless piece of shit. He is the epitome of weak. And when I'm in Alligator Alcatraz and he comes to visit, I'll say the same.
Yeah. It is, by the way, it is not good there.
No, I heard it's torturous.
They keep the lights on all the time. This is some of the calls from, and by the way, since they're not getting due process, we don't know if they're criminals or not. And for right now, they're not criminals. They're just regular people who were maybe there through asylum, could have been on vacation.
Because they're not checking. They're not giving people. They can arrest anybody and say you're a fucking foreigner. What's it saying? You say there's some bad reviews.
Bad reviews of what?
Here it is. What it's like being detained in Alligator Alcatraz. You ready for that?
Yeah. So apparently they can still call, and some of them have been called a few reporters, and they just kind of talked about the conditions there. That there's terrible water pressure, that they're not able to really shower very well, and it's just
that's Patrick
so it's
Swayze.
like some of the things looks okay, but none of the shit actually works, because when they put it together, they didn't care.
Here's a scene in model of what it's like at Alligator Alcatraz. Can you see it?
Yeah.
These are the stories of migrants held at Alligator Alcatraz, a new detention facility deep in the Florida Everglades. Using a plan of the site shown during President Trump's visit and photos from media tours and social media, CNN created a 3D model to take you inside the site, where hundreds of immigrant detainees are being held. CNN spoke with 8 detainees to hear firsthand accounts of what conditions are like on the inside. Some asked not to be named for fear of retribution.
Because of the way that we have been treated, it has been a very terrible experience.
Gonzalo Almanza Valdez was detained by ICE when he showed up for a meeting with his probation officer.
It's 32 people per cell, or per cage, really, because this is a cage. It's a metal cage strapped in with zip ties.
3 open toilets are shared by dozens of men who say there's no running water or sewage system. Roger Moreno, who has lived in the U.S. for more than 30 years, told CNN the rain makes it worse. Juan Palma Martinez has lived in the U.S. for more than 20 years and was also picked up by ICE at a routine meeting with his probation officer.
Ellos te siguen cuando vas caminando para la ducha, que te pongas las manos en la cabeza como si fueras un mercenario, un preso. Los mosquitos comiéndote en la ducha, hay más mosquitos que agua. Estamos como bajo una tortura con las luces prendidas constantemente. Yo ya no sé cuándo es de día, cuándo es de noche, no duermo. Me está afectando mentalmente y físicamente.
Ayer se fue el aire acondicionado, tuvimos toda la mañana sin aire acondicionado y los mosquitos entraron muchos mosquitos porque entran por todos lados. Entonces nos comieron los mosquitos.
The food is very terrible here. The portions are very small. Very, very, very small portions. People are having a hard time living here because, they're starving.
The only line to the outside world are phones set up in the cells.
Nobody here has been able to see a loved one. Nobody has been able to see a lawyer here. It sucks. There's no, physical contact with the outside world other than these phone calls. It's not really more about me. It's about not being able to see my son. He's 6. He's about to turn 7 in November. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to see him for his birthday.
Most distressing for detainees, they say, was that in multiple cases, they haven't appeared in any state or federal detention system since they were arrested. That means families have been unable to track them.
No pensé que en el año 2025 en los Estados Unidos existiera un lugar como este.
We're in the middle of the Everglades with constant reminder that we're locked up in a cage and anything can happen. And a hurricane can hit us and we can all die and nobody would know.
Fuck Stephanie Hartman.
I think he's just the worst thing that has happened to your country and to the world, and a threat to all of us, threat to democracy.
As President Donald Trump spends time on his golf courses on Saturday and Sunday, hundreds of people, perhaps thousands, are protesting across Scotland his presence here in his mother's homeland.
Trump is not welcome.
America was our ally for so long. We relied on America so much. Now it's an embarrassment.
I think there's a foul smell in Scotland right now.
I grew up in America, so I have a keen interest in what's going on there, and my children are there, and I fear for them, I worry for them, and the rise of the right and the things that are going down.
As protests like this disperse across Scotland, President Trump is staying on, golfing on Saturday, golfing on Sunday, also mixing in some trade talks with the British Prime Minister and the head of the European Union. He'll be here in Scotland until Tuesday before he heads back to Washington.
And it's fucking.
So headlines about the Jeffrey Epstein.
We can do this all day. I don't want to do that, but his trade talks are a fucking joke. What he negotiated with Japan is basically exactly what we already have with Japan, except it's a little better for Japan right now. They say, I'm getting 15%, or it's all bullshit. Everything he says is a bullshit lie. He's a fucking scumbag liar.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he's famous for, right? He's famous for, okay, well, he wants to rip that one up, and then he'll go back and forth with them until he doesn't get anything better, and then he'll finally sign what they had before and saying, oh, well, this one's better. And the reason why it's better is because it's got his name on it. That's the reason why it's better.
Yeah. Plus, he negotiated a lot of these deals already. They're the same bullshit that he'd already done. And his trade thing, he took NAFTA and renamed it Trumpta and just changed a couple things that needed changed. But he says, oh, it's a whole new thing now, and it's not. He's just such a fucking scumbag liar. It just, oh God, I can't. He's our president. It's embarrassment. He's an embarrassment to the world.
It's like, well, really, if you think about it, it's like having probably one of the greatest con artists in the whole world.
Oh, exactly. Like for years he bragged he gave soldiers raises. It's because Obama got the raises for the soldiers, but they were over the years when Trump was president. He's like, I did that. No, you didn't fucking do that. That was not your laws. That was Obama's laws. He rode Obama's economy until he destroyed it. And then everybody forgets, oh, he had such a great economy. Oh. And he's going to destroy this fucking economy. This stupid tariff bullshit that he's doing.
You know, Marv, if and someone, I forget who said this, but if this wasn't reality and this was a TV show and we were following like Donald Trump, like back up against the wall, he could be accused of all these crimes and taxes and everything. And the only way he is able to stay out of prison or keep his company going is by actually literally running for president and winning. Otherwise, he's going to jail. Then that's a really good TV show. You would watch that.
Yeah, except he wouldn't have
Too
gone.
bad it's reality.
Supreme Court bailed him out anyways.
Right?
Fucking Supreme Court. They're so gutless.
Which
I mean,
makes you
how can you make an oath to be faithful to the rule of law and then do what they're doing? And this is, some of the Democrats are agreeing with this shit. You know, they're getting 8-1 votes. That means 2 of them are going along with it.
Yeah.
I'm not a lawyer. I'd have to know the reason why they say they're doing it.
So we've got the guys on the Supreme Court. We got Alito. We got Thomas.
Kavanaugh.
What's that?
Kavanaugh.
Gorsuch, right? And Kavanaugh.
Gorsuch.
What do we know? I know Kavanaugh, his big issue was that he had a drinking problem, right?
Yeah, he molested a girl at a party.
Okay.
Remember?
So is there more to those things in regards to everything else that's in Trump's orbit?
Well, we know Alito and Thomas are in rich guys' pockets accepting gifts all the time.
Okay. So
they're going on
that's
trips.
how they're able to.
They're going on trips. They're getting stuff bought for them. Alito's got his mom's house. Remember, the guy bought his mom's house and gave it to Alito.
Yeah.
So she didn't have to pay for her own home. I mean, they're just fucking scumbags.
Right.
They're taking money for shit.
What I'm saying is they may be right, but they may be more involved in the just as Trump is involved with the Epstein and the extortion thing. I mean, there's not to say that they also have dirt on them too that forces them to.
I don't think most judges are. Probably not, because I don't think they were around then. They were in other places and stuff, and all that what happens.
It doesn't matter. You get invited to a party. Pictures.
Well, Thomas might have been involved, but I don't think the other ones could have been. Kavanaugh was working. Kavanaugh was working in the government before he became a Supreme Court judge. Remember, he was like he was one of Bush's dudes, right? The first Bush.
But wasn't that something that a lot of these people, or a lot of they would invite some of these up and comers to these things?
They might have been.
Them, you know.
Are you saying you think Supreme Court justices are on the list?
Could be anybody at this point could be on the list, right? But I don't even think there's a list personally. But what I'm saying is, if they're willing to take all these trips and everything from billionaires in order to affect their votes and what they think, who knows what else they were either willing to do or that they have done to move up or keep going and collecting more power.
Okay, here, this is the Independent. There's a list of people who, all the names revealed before Trump and Bond said there was nothing to see. $100 names mentioned previously in unredacted court documents. I'm looking to see it's got supposedly Prince Andrew, Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, David Copperfield, John Connolly, who was a detective in New York, Alan Dershowitz, Leo DiCaprio, Al Gore, Richard Branson, Stephen Hawking, Ehud Barak, former Prime Minister of Israel, Michael Jackson, Marvin Minsky, AI pioneer, Kevin Spacey. Oh, he's probably on it. George Lucas, Jean-Luc Brunel, Kate Blanchett, Naomi Campbell, Heidi Klum, Sharon Churcher, Bruce Willis, Mick Jagger, Bianca Jagger, Bill Richardson, former governor of New Mexico, Cameron Diaz, Chris Rock, a comedian, Ralph Fiennes, Alec Baldwin, Courtney Love, Glenn Dubin, even Anderson Glenn Dubin. He's a hedge fund manager. Noam Chomsky, Tom Pritzker, Chris Tucker from Rush Hour, Sarah Ferguson, Juana Maria Alessi, Janus Banasak, Bella Klein or Glenn, accountant in New York, Leslie Groff, Victoria Bean. The name like Bean, you got to be on the list. What do you think? Flicking the Bean. Rebecca Bolling, Dana Burns, Ron Eppinger, Daniel Estes. I'm just going to look real quick. If it's not a name you're going to know, I'm not going to keep reading it, okay? Let me look.
And this is reportedly, right? This is from the what? From the Independent?
This is from the Independent magazine. I mean, these names are already out there. Haley Robinson was a teen recruiter. The private jet pilot was David Rogers, or Dave. Geez, what a list. But most of these people, you're not going to know who they are. A lot of doctors. And they listen.
Well, and that's interesting too, because that opens him up to being able to get prescription medication anytime he wants, right?
I would think so, yeah. I really don't have a doctor connection like that, so I can't say. But
well, I mean, if you're gonna look at it like this,
It didn't even say Dershowitz on that list, did it? Did I say Dershowitz? Yeah, I did.
I didn't hear.
I did read his name. It was one of the first ones. He says he had nothing to.
So if you're looking at it like business, and your business is having this island of young women in order to bring powerful people to the young women in order to extort them for power, you know, you need to have a front man that is with your scout, Ghislaine Maxwell, for the talent pool of models and everything else. And so what's a perfect person to get involved with, or to have to get involved in all these things, is the pageants.
A lot of people don't know where Epstein's money comes from, why he got so rich. But he was strongly connected to the richest man in Ohio, the guy that owns Victoria's Secrets. What's Leslie something? What's his name?
Okay, I don't know.
He
I
runs
know who you're
Victoria's
talking
Secrets.
about. I heard about this, but I don't know the guy's name.
His name is Les Wexner.
Was it okay? Wasn't there also a Wexner, or it might have been another Wex sounding name that was Trump's lawyer?
I don't know.
Okay.
But he supposedly gave millions and millions of dollars to Epstein.
Okay, so he was an investor. He was an early investor in the idea.
Epstein was supposed to be some kind of great investor, but no one could track his investments or how he supposedly made his money. People just gave him money, it seems.
I mean, these dots are not that hard to connect, though, don't you think?
No.
So he goes to the Victoria's Secret guy, because that's also it's a modeling pool at the very least.
Yeah.
And he says, well, I got this idea. It's pretty out there, but I want to start this. I want to start this island, and I want to put all these young ladies on this island. And then I want to invite all these powerful men to this island, and they can, do whatever they want, and we'll take pictures of it, and we'll hold it over their heads for the rest of their lives, and videos and everything else. And we can extort them. And
why are the judges ordering all this stuff to be hidden? Why is it all hidden in secret? Why are these judges ordering that stuff to be a secret? If you got arrested for these, the judge wouldn't be sealing the records. Maybe your victim's records, but not yours.
So do you remember that the Lincoln or the Lincoln Bank finance scandal or whatever that was in like Nebraska?
Yeah.
And had something to do with them taking boys, and it was like a similar sort of thing. It was just a similar scheme. It's just this time it's just more money and different people. It's the same only with pageants. They just use the pageants as a talent pool. So tell me, if you're a girl and Ghislaine Maxwell doesn't come up with you, she's like, I know this is Donald Trump. See me with Donald Trump? He owns Miss USA. I can get you a modeling contract, and then I can get you on a Miss USA pageant or Miss whatever pageant. Because they were talking about that there was remember in the 90s when they were always there was the Hawaiian Tropics, Miss Hawaiian Tropic contest, and they would bring all these girls in remember they would have those things?
Yeah.
That was their talent pool. That's what they used as a lure for these girls for the modeling and everything else.
Maybe.
Think about. I mean, it's not that hard.
The only the girls that have testified have said that stuff.
But
they were very specific that it did happen to them. That they were.
But that's the point.
One girl said she was forced to have sex with Wexner, and Wexner denied it, and people believed Wexner over her because he gave up. He split away from Epstein in 2007. Wexner did, apparently.
Well, yeah, because too much.
He said,
I mean, but
he said Epstein misappropriated vast amounts of money.
There you go. He stole. It wasn't what he was doing. It was he took too much. But so this is the other problem I have. Everybody keeps saying that there's no evidence, or there is that all this evidence is of the list and everything they won't open up, right? There's all this evidence, right? But we have people.
Epstein himself paid $5.5 million to the women before all this happened.
But we have
tried to sell in 07.
Right.
Back in 07, he tried to get it ended. That's when Wexner ended his relationship with Epstein. When Epstein had basically admitted he was being a dirtbag.
Say that again. I think it was like
Wexner accused Epstein of stealing tens of millions of dollars from the family, and $47 million was returned to the family in 2007. The foundation was dissolved 3 years later. He said he didn't know anything about Epstein's alleged sexual activities. I would have never guessed that a person I employed more than a decade ago would have caused so much pain to so many people. My heart goes out to each and every person who has been hurt. I severed all ties with Epstein 12 years ago. I would not have continued to work with any individual capable of such egregious, sickening behavior as has been reported about him. As you can imagine, this past week, I've searched my soul, reflected, and regretted that my path ever crossed his. So right after, in 2008, Wexner said he replaced Epstein as his investment manager. That was after Epstein had paid a settlement of $5.5 million total to 3 or more of the 24 teens that sued him. So he didn't do anything until Webster had paid off some of the women that he abused.
I just don't understand why all these news organizations aren't talking to all the women that are still alive and using their story. I know some of them have,
A lot
but
of
it
them
doesn't seem like that it's out there
a
enough,
lot of
does
them
it?
are probably signed NDAs, so they're not allowed to talk. Probably.
With who? A dead man?
That's true, but you sign with a corporation, probably.
So then the corporation is trying to cover up sex traffickers?
Yeah. Well, you don't know what's in an NDA.
So then we're talking that. So Bill Clinton already paid him off, then, huh?
Probably.
Like this corporation or this attorney's here on the behalf of Bill Clinton. As long as you decide not to talk about Bill Clinton in any of your things, sign this right here.
Probably. If you think he did it. Hey, if Bill Clinton did it, fuck Bill Clinton. He should go to prison.
Yeah, I agree. Send him to jail. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why all these women. Well, I even if they're on anonymity, why all the media aren't just busting their ass to? I think that I saw one that was going to be on MSNBC.
There was one.
But, yeah, but it seems like that's evidence. Anyway.
Well, it's like Ohio State had that perverted doctor for, I don't know, 20 years. Then no one stopped him because it was about power and wealth and money. He had given all his athletes, he was injecting him with steroids for years and years. Where's Ohio State ever apologized for that? They made those people sue. Ohio State's making them sue them. There's like a $167 million lawsuit out against that. Oh, well. Let's talk about South Park. Unfortunately, John, they used 60 Minutes as a backdrop for the episode. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Doesn't that piss you off?
No, why?
What was going to be our restructuring for our video format?
Oh, yeah, but it wasn't going to, it was just going to be called Minutes, and it was just kind of like that. It wasn't going to be like 60 Minutes.
We were going to do a parody of 60 Minutes.
No. Well, in a way, it was just going to be in the same.
And then South Park fucked us.
No, South Park did not fuck us.
South Park fuck this, John.
60 Minutes is just a vehicle that we're going to use. It's not going to be like 60 Minutes. But I apparently got great ideas, though, right?
You do.
I mean, they said what we said. There's no more 60 Minutes because they, screwed themselves. Well, Paramount did.
Hello from the cockpit. This is your captain speaking. As you can see, it appears that we are going down. Now would be a good time to reflect on your life and pray to whatever deity you believe in. Thank you for flying City Airlines. We know you have a choice in airlines, and it looks like you made the wrong one.
Tom, es ist ein wunderschöner Morgen und der große Pyjama-Tag.
South Park durch.
Die Kinder kommen im Schlafanzug zur Schule und alle ausgesprochen glücklich.
Maybe I don't remember this. Was this their first time making fun of Trump?
You can't. I can't hear you.
Timber!
Okay, go ahead.
Was this their first time making fun of Trump?
No.
I didn't. Has he been on other episodes?
Oh yeah, he had to have been.
South Park?
Yeah.
I'll have to go back and look.
Maybe they killed Trump once.
Oh my God! They killed Kenny! You bastards!
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me see. I'll put in South Park Trump. Let's see.
Well, you're gonna get the latest one.
You never know. Nope, I don't see anything. Nope, no South Park Trump. It's pretty funny though. Have you seen it? I've only seen clip. Did you watch the whole episode?
Yeah.
I'm jealous. I wanted to watch it last night, but my wife didn't want to.
Oh, really? She didn't like it?
No, she just wanted to watch a regular movie. We ended up watching a really good movie starring Pierce Brosnan as an old soldier going back to France for the memorial.
Okay.
And it was very good. I recommend it.
What was the name of it?
I can't remember. Memorial or I mean, you could. That's enough information. Pierce Brosnan, as an old soldier, should be able to find the movie I'm talking about.
Well, was he an American
Want me to
soldier?
do all your fucking work, John?
Yeah, when I want to look up a movie, I kind of need to know the fucking title. You know, the wide array Pierce Brosnan movies Pierce Brosnan's been in?
It's a new movie that just came out with Pierce Brosnan. He's 92 years old. I think you'll
now
find
it's new. I mean, you know how many straight to Netflix movies that guy does? He was just on a TV show on PBS, or not PBS, but Peacock.
The Last Rifleman.
The Last Rifleman.
Yeah.
Is he an American soldier?
Nope. He's Scottish. Scottish.
Okay.
And Trump is over there playing golf in his land.
Yep.
Playing golf in his land, man.
And how much did it cost the U.S. government for Trump to golf at his own golf course?
I don't know. Did you see that Trey Parker and him apologized for the
Yeah, they
South
were
Park
joking.
episode?
They were joking. They're like asking, was like, yeah, we're so sorry. It was like that. It was like we're super sorry about it. So I mean, I don't really know if there's too much you can do. You know he's going to try to find a way to hold up their $1.5 billion contract, right?
Yeah, they're going to find a way. I tore into their bosses, the companies, and the Late Show. They're going to be sorry. They never messed me. These boys we're terribly sorry, Parker said, deadpan. And we're so upset.
Yeah.
We're sorry. The White House responded, which took aim at President Trump. It's fourth rate. Has been relevant for 20 years. So.
And you know that's him saying that.
Yeah. So, fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck Trump. Fuck Trump. Fuck Trump.
You know what he probably hates the more? He doesn't really care about the fucking Satan part. You know what he cares about? The penis part.
You think?
What do you think he's more pissed about?
He's got a small penis?
What do you think he's more mad about?
I would say his body physique, but not just the penis. They made him very fat and ugly too.
The PSA thing. He's probably, or you didn't see the end of it, did you?
I haven't seen it yet. No, I've seen.
You didn't? Okay. I say there's a part where he's walking through the desert.
Oh, maybe you want me to try to find that?
I mean, you can.
We definitely would get hit with a copyright violation.
So,
because Paramount's big on stopping you from having any fun.
How about I'll send you my thing, my credentials later for Paramount, and you can watch it.
Okay. Oh no, I got Paramount.
Oh, then why didn't you just okay?
Because my wife wouldn't let me. All right, we need to get
your wife. You could have watched it this morning. Not that long.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Well, wait, we got an important show coming up.
Being fucking honest with our.
You knew we were going to talk about this, and then you're not, and your wife wouldn't let you.
You are being fucking honest with our followers. He's being honest with you. Look, fuck, you can see that board now.
Oh yeah, it's nice, nice.
All right, are we doing? What do we want to do first? Person of the week, prediction, one good thing. He's the one.
Let's go performer of the week because I think that's pretty easy.
Pam.
It's got to be right.
No, it's.
Or no. It's Tulsi Gabbard.
Cruella DeVille.
See, I think she looks like that chick from Cobra. I forget her name.
I don't know Cobra. I know
Cobra Commander's girlfriend.
Looks like Cobra, and she definitely would skin dogs for a jacket.
Oh yeah, both of them would.
Yeah, so would Christy Nome. Yeah, the dog killer.
So Tulsi Gabbard,
because
performer
she found 2,300 pages of crimes by President Obama.
She got him.
2,300 pages of crime, John. 2,300 pages of misdeeds by Barack Obama. And Obama said,
come and get me.
A lot of people are going to think I committed some crimes. But you will find I did not commit crimes. So it also could be Hakeem Jeffries, same speech pattern as Barack Obama.
Let's not get into Hakeem Jeffries.
Not a Hakeem Jeffries fan. What are we going to predict
I'm sure
happen
he's
this
a great
week?
person. He's just got the personality of a wall.
All right, Trump is playing golf right now in Scotland, and he's not liked. We ran a video of that earlier, right? They don't like him. Get the fuck out, they're saying.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. What are we predicting for Trump this week, or who's going to be arrested? Let's predict. I think a good prediction would be Maxwell will get a pardon. What do you think?
I think that could be your prediction.
She's already got conditional immunity, which she can talk about any crime she's committed and not be charged with it.
Yeah, all she has to say is Trump was never involved, and she gets that sweet pardon.
Dude, she's going to say Trump tried to stop it all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She'll buy into the hero thing.
He'll be the hero. He's
he
Trump.
saved more women than he assaulted. Maybe that's how she spins it.
Jeffrey was raping a 14-year-old.
The girls out with the pageants.
Jeffrey was raping a 14-year-old, and Trump came in and says, "Hey, what are you doing? I don't approve. You got to stop this, Jeffrey. You got to stop it. It's not cool, man. Not cool." And Jeffrey quit. He never raped anyone else after that.
Right. And then he was like, "Hey, would you like to be Miss USA?"
Yeah. And Trump's bragging on Howard Stern. They're 14, 15-year-olds. They're naked. I get to walk in. I own the pageant. What are you gonna? How are you gonna stop me? I'm looking at the naked teens. Nothing wrong with that, America. That's where you godly people should vote for me. I'm the most Christian. One good thing this week. One good, or next week.
No, it was
Got to be
one good
South
thing.
Park.
Yeah, it's comedy.
Oh, did you see people's response? It should just be comedy, shouldn't it? Because Colbert has been on fire. Did you see Jon Stewart's song?
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. That was so good.
Yeah. Yeah, it was all right.
I thought it was great. Okay.
I mean,
all right. Top 5. Counting down. Holman is crying again that people are threatening his family. Really? You're going around abusing people, denying them the rule of law, and nobody likes me anymore. I got Holman at 5. What do you think? Crying about it.
I mean, he's off my radar right now, but sure, I'll put Holman in there.
Tim Scott?
Yeah, he's got to be at least number 4 just for walking around with him. But we got to put Jerome Powell in a new category here. We got a new category.
Maybe he was Performer of the Week.
Well, we got to come up with our hero of the week.
Our hero?
Yeah, and I think Jerome Powell would be perfect for that opening.
He don't give a shit what Trump tells him.
No.
He says
Trump was
no,
ready to
you're wrong.
put him up on the shooting thing, and Trump Powell's
And this was just last week. Trump is like, I don't know who hired this guy. And kind of dumbass hired him. Who appointed him?
That's even better that Trump hired him and he's still willing to say, nope, that's not true. Go fuck yourself. That was perfect.
Go fuck yourself. That building was built 5 years ago, you dumb fuck. Well, you got to pay for it. It's on there, Jerome. Suck it, Jerome. It's on my paper. It's got to be real. Nothing is ever wrong. And Jerome was like, no, that building's 5 years. You got old news.
And at one point, if you watch the full clip, Trump is talking and he's talking about different other things and Jerome Powell just takes his glasses off and he has to look up in the sky and kind of shake his head to the sky. Like, first of all, I can't believe what this guy's saying, but B, if I keep looking at the camera, my facial expressions are going to be really bad.
Yes. Oops, hit the wrong button. I covered you up for a second there. All right. Who's number 3? Stephen Colbert?
I mean, we'll put Kristi Noem there, but I think 1 and 2 are we pretty much know
what has she done this week? What'd she do?
I mean, what does she continue to do?
She's a hoarder of human beings and lives and destroying families.
So
she's ass wipe. But I don't know that anything she did stood out in my mind this week.
Okay.
Pete Heggs is making people take a lie detector test, and they said you have to stop that because he's so worried about people talking bad about him and shit.
Okay.
Like he's paranoid as fuck.
What about on the tariff end?
He fucked up something else too, and he was a fuck up this week.
What about Scott? What was his name? Bessent? Is that his name?
What? Bessent? He didn't do anything new. I don't know.
All right. Well, if you can put wherever you want there. I know who my top 2 are. I don't really got a number 3. Whatever happened to Kash Patel? Is he still working at the FBI or what?
Trump fired the national security. That was May. Oh, it came out that Hexas did give out top secret information. Let's put Hexas there.
That's right. I remember that.
He definitely gave out top secret information. That definitely happened. Trump threw Vance under the bus. Did you see the video?
No, but you were telling me he retweeted.
Let's find that video. Let's show that video. Trump throws
Vance has been unusually quiet, though, hasn't he?
Oh, 5 months ago. This happened this week. Oh, he throws him under the bus so many times. There's a bunch of categories. I guess it doesn't mean anything.
No. Well, I wonder though if there's some of these Republicans that are signaling on how much they want to look at these Epstein files or know that this is a point of weakness. So this is a way for them to all move up a couple of pegs, you know?
Maybe. I can't. There's so many I put in throws Vance under the bus, and it's just
it's nonstop.
There's hundreds of them. I guess Vance is used to it, right?
At this point, it's his job.
It was he just put it on X yesterday, didn't he? I'd have to go through. Trump sends clip of fat Vance. He made fun of being fat.
Oh.
Well, this is it. This is 7 hours ago. Okay. Let's see it. This is a picture of it.
Is that Vance chasing? It is Vance chasing Obama as OJ, huh? He probably didn't realize that wasn't J.D. Vance's real picture. Did you freeze, Marv?
All right. This is the picture.
Yeah, I saw. He probably, he's not really running his Twitter, so they probably just like the Trump following the thing and didn't realize it was. That's what me and you gotta do. You gotta dress as Trump, and I'll be JD Vance, and we'll do some sketches.
There's a picture of the week.
There you go.
I have a pink tie on. It's hardly hanging by my balls. That's back when I wore short ties, John. When I was a pedophile, I didn't have long ties, John. Back when I was a pedophile.
Did you see the video, the Jubilee of the guy? I forget the guy's name, but he was on CNN, and he was it was like the 20 against 1 sort of thing.
I heard about it. I haven't watched it.
Whoa!
Saw it. What?
Vance number 2. I had Tulsi Gabbard and Pam Bondi. Might have a discussion about this. Did we freeze again?
Okay, it's running. We didn't. Did I don't know.
I guess we could have those two share the number 1
spot. In a cop car with Trump in a cop car because I had it paused and I forgot to turn it on. And they were chasing Obama down the highway, but it was fat Vance. And then I put Vance at number 2, and you said, whoa.
Yeah, I guess we can put Gabbard and Bondi both at number 1.
What did Gabbard do?
What did Gabbard do? Tulsi Gabbard?
Oh.
She's come out with all the fake files.
But she's a person of the week. You're going to give her that and this position?
Yeah, they can be both. I have Gabbard and Bondi right there. We can do that. I just haven't heard anything from Vance. Have you?
That's the reason why.
Oh, you think he's lying in the weeds?
You think Bondi's in trouble? I think she's in a little trouble.
I don't think she's in any trouble at all.
She's not taking the blame good enough.
Well, she's still the problem is by trying to cover up, she's making the acting like the cover up is a show. She's putting more of a microscope scope on it. That's the problem.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we did it. We've done it. Oh, we didn't talk about. Yeah, we did. Redistricting. We didn't talk about that.
Oh, in Texas?
Real quick, we'll talk about it. Texas called a special because of that flooding. The mayor called. The governor called for a special session of Congress, and instead of talking about the flooding, which was the guise of calling it, they're just going to redistrict to get Trump 5 more districts. And California's talking about fighting back, but I don't know how they can do it because California has a commission that does their. I don't know if it's right to fight back, but you almost have to, as criminal as Trump and these guys are. But we should be trying to strive. Ideologically, we should be working to make districts fair.
I agree with that. And you know who Beto O'Rourke is it O'Rourke?
Yeah. He spoke.
So yeah, he was saying that that's what the Democrats need to do. And I kind of agree to an extent, but I don't really like Beto O'Rourke. But he was saying that that's what California should do, is they should tit for tat sort of thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, it's and it's part of the reason why,
it's, what it's like? It's like Clint Eastwood playing Dirty Harry. You don't need to have the trial for this guy. We know he did it. Go ahead and kill him. But it's not the right thing to do. The right thing is to have a trial.
Right.
But we'll look the other way this time.
Yeah, right. It's part of the law. Yeah. Just this once. Because it's Texas and we really don't like them.
Yesterday in the golf tournament, we hit a shot that hit the pin and it bounced out. And the guys go, well, in COVID, we counted those. So let's count it. I'm going, there's no, because I said, COVID's not around anymore. They had bumpers. You didn't have to take the ball out of the hole during COVID. They'd put these little bumpers around it. So if you hit the pin, it counted.
Why?
It didn't have to drop. So they didn't want you reaching in the hole. They didn't want people taking the stick in and out, and getting the ball and sharing their germs and shit. Anyways, golf courses.
You guys all have gloves on?
Golf courses had bumpers on the holes.
Yeah, but you guys have gloves on. Don't you?
If you hit it, you were just supposed to count it. You know what I mean? But I'm like, well, wait, there's no bumper in here. We can't count it. And they said, yeah, you're right. They can't count it.
You know what? Whenever somebody was just like, oh, we only did that during COVID. And then someone was like, I don't know. I'm feeling kind of.
That's what you're supposed to do if you think you're having a heart attack. You're supposed to cough. Did you know that? Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Get yourself to the hospital and cough all the way there. All right. Boys. You ready?
I think that's the best thing we said all show.
Boys, are you ready?
Ready, boys? Hopefully we informed and entertained.
We do it all, John.
We do. Now say thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No,
Always. Au revoir.
See you later.